Hello everyone and welcome to England, more precisely to Manchester, where we can see the airport in the front and the city in the back. The weather is not quite bad, it's okay for me. The weather looks the real actual weather. Today I'm flying with my first officer Stephanie from here to Denmark, actually to Copenhagen. Our plane is my favorite. This is the Airbus A330-900 Neo from British Airways, of course. We see the load has just started. Okay, and we're going inside. Stephanie waiting.
Stephanie, your first officer.
Yeah.
Hello, Captain.
Hi.
If you agree, I start with the checklist.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, good. I made first some short initial checks.
Yeah.
The parking brake on.
Okay.
Okay, is on. The chocks applied. Are applied. Then, the thrust level are idle. Both are idle. Engine master 1 and 2 off. They off. The engine mode selector normal is on normal position set. And the weather radar system switch off is off. The gear are down.
Of course.
Of course,
Yeah.
are down. Every initial checks are okay.
Okay.
I'm starting with the setup checklist.
Okay.
I check if the GPUs A and B are connected.
Yeah.
Looks good, both available. Okay, then set power A and B on.
A and B.
Both on. And the batteries 1, 2 and from APU.
Yeah. 1, 2, APU.
Yes, all set on. We now start with the boarding. First, set the non-portable electric devices signed to on in the trigger.
Okay.
Is set on. As next, open ISCS, the loading performance, then under aircraft loading payload.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, I have it.
Today we have a total of 305 passengers on board.
Yes.
And copy the current cargo weight from the cargo papers, 4 and 5 tons, and apply.
Yeah, this is correct. Applied.
Yes, applied. Now, I hope you have calculated and requested the needed trip fuel, so we can load this block's fuel. And set the quick refuel bar.
Okay, I have calculated 16.4 blocks. This is okay. Quick refueled.
Okay, the requested trip fuel will be loaded.
Yep.
We continue on plane.
Okay. I'm there.
Okay, on cockpit. Now, some preliminary lights adjustments. It looks that we have to adjust some lights. Starting with the main panel.
Okay. Main panel and this guy. Okay.
Okay, on captain's side.
Yes, captain side.
Looks okay. And on the first officer side.
Yes.
Also good.
Yep.
We continue on pedestal. For both the ECAM display, the upper and lower. Okay, so. Then the 2 MCDU.
Yeah, okay.
Then on lower pedestal. Set the flood and integrated lights on captain and first officer.
Okay.
As needed. And we just check if the gravity gear extension is locked.
Gravity gear. Yeah, it's locked.
Yes, is locked.
Wow.
Working now on overhead. We now test the fire alarms. And starting with the APU by holding this button for a moment.
Yeah. The load of cargo makes a lot of noise today. Okay. APU fire test.
Okay. And the engine's fire test.
Yeah, these two guys.
Also okay.
Yep.
Good. Now on the left, we set the AD selectors 1, 2 and 3 to the NAV position.
Yes.
Then wait for each until the on-bat lamps are extinguished. Start with setting the 1.
Okay, the 1 to nav. On-bat lamp is...
Set.
Yeah.
The second.
Set to nav. And
set,
Yeah.
and the third,
Set. And the back lamp.
set.
Okay.
Then, a little bit below,
Yeah.
the recording control and data retrieval,
Yeah.
or shortly, the RCD are on.
Okay, is on.
Okay, is on. Good. Now the oxygen crew supply on.
Yeah. It's on.
Yes, set. Then, on air panel, the pack flow.
It's set to auto. It's good.
Set as required, to auto.
Yeah.
To have an agreeable temperature in the cabin, we set the cabin knob to the first notch on the right.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have just joined us, a very warm welcome on board this British Airways flight. Just a reminder about hand luggage, small bags may be kept underneath the seat in front of you. All other items must be placed into an overhead locker. Please place your bags right inside the locker as they can sometimes fall out and may injure someone. If your bag has wheels, please put it in wheels first. We'd appreciate your assistance by closing the overhead lockers once they are completely full. If you are seated in an emergency exit row or a front row bulkhead seat, all of your items must be placed into an overhead locker, as the floor area around your seat must be kept completely clear. Your seatbelt can now be fastened for departure.
Okay. The first notch on the right is okay.
Okay, done.
Yeah.
On next line, set the cabin pressure mode select as auto.
Auto set.
Yes, in the middle to auto. And just below on cabin pressure, the landing elevation selector set to auto.
Yeah.
Also, auto set. The nut and logo light, set 1 or 2 on.
1 is okay.
Okay, set as required.
Yep.
The emergency exit lights to arm.
Armed.
Yes, armed. As next, the pedestal check procedure.
Okay.
We start with the digital radio and audio management system, or
Yeah.
DRAMS.
These two
Are
guys.
both systems switched on?
Yes, they are on.
Yes, both DRAMS system on. Then, on top line from Captain DRAMS,
Yeah.
set the ATC switch on.
Okay. Is on.
Okay. Then, both top lines are set to standby.
Yeah.
Okay, they are set to standby.
Correct.
And the ATC XPDR with selector 1 is set.
The one.
Yes, set to 1. Both thrust levers set to idle.
Yeah.
Checked.
Looks so.
They're both set to idle.
Yeah.
Engine masters 1 and 2
Off.
off.
Yeah.
Both off. The ignition selector to normal.
Normal set is good.
Normal set. The speed breaker disarmed.
Yeah. Disarmed.
Disarmed. Then the flaps up.
They up is okay.
They up. The parking brake should be set.
Is set
Set. Do we have locked the cockpit door?
in a second.
Good. Is now locked. 0 for the rudder trim.
Yeah.
Is 0.
0.
Good. Now we have to contact the delivery control and ask for the current start runway, the QNH and the squawk code.
Okay, we'll do it.
Bravo Zulu 47 Heavy. Manchester delivery. Hello. Reading me 5 by 5.
5 by 5. This is okay. 10.
Center Alpine 1352, auto 3, fully ready. Alpine 1352, EKCH information November, so take that from 1.805 seconds. EKCH 900 Echo, protocol 11805, no sanity, Alpine 120.
Bravo Zulu 47 Heavy. Manchester delivery. Cleared to Copenhagen Kastrup. Runway 05 left. Via Delta Echo Sierra India 1 Sierra departure. Initial altitude 7,000 feet. Squawk 2756.
Runway 25 left. Squawk 2756.
Correct. Contact ground on 121.850 and ready to push and start.
Yep. Okay, Steph.
Okay, we have all information.
Yeah.
Then, we enter the just received squawk code.
Okay. Is there 2576?
Okay, entered.
Yeah.
Good. Now set the actual value on altimeter. Yup, set.
Yeah. Set.
Now, we attack the navigation setup. And
Okay.
we insert the navigation stuff on pilot MCDU.
I have it. Is
Top
it-
right, on the inner page, insert the start and destination airport.
I see. Okay. Manchester is Echo Golf Charlie Charlie, and Copenhagen is Echo Kilo Charlie Hotel. Then insert, and the flight plan is there, is okay.
Okay, inserted.
Yep.
The flight number, the PAX number, the cost index and the cruising level.
Alright, flight number of course, British Airways 225. PAX, we see that we have 305 persons on board. Cost index is 115. And the cruising flight level 330 or 33,000 feet.
Okay. Check also the IRS alignment.
Yep. Okay. Aligned, confirmed.
Okay, alignment confirmed.
Yep.
Now on ISCS and on loading performance page,
Yeah.
we see the zero fuel weight and the zero fuel weight center of gravity. To insert on in at page 2.
Yeah. Zero fuel weight is 174, and the
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have just joined us, a very warm welcome on board this British Airways flight. Just a reminder about hand luggage. Small bags may be kept underneath the seat in front of you. All other items must be placed into an overhead locker. Please place your bags right inside the locker, as they can sometimes fall out and may injure someone. If your bag has wheels, please put it in wheels first. We'd appreciate your assistance by closing the overhead lockers once they are completely full. If you are seated in an emergency exit row or a front row bulkhead seat, all of your items must be placed into an overhead locker, as the floor area around your seat must be kept completely clear. Your seatbelt can now be fastened for departure.
okay, again. The zero fuel weight 174, and the center of gravity 25.8.
Then, also, the requested calculated block fuel for this trip.
Yeah, on init page 2. 174 and 25.8. And for the block fuel, no problem. I have calculated 16.4 blocks.
Okay, but if we had less, then 1 hour is extra time. Ask for more blocks and refuel.
No, we have more, this is okay.
As requested,
Yep.
more than 1 hour.
Yep.
Now, on the flight plan page, fill the starting runway and departure SID.
Flight plan page. Yes, there we are. Departure 05 left. Then we have no SID and insert. But we have to make some correction there. The runway, we don't need it, this one. And the Sonex also. Again, this guy. Okay,
Set. And check for discontinuity. Maybe accepted the one after the star waypoint.
okay. Top of descent. Copenhagen, nothing is there, is okay.
Looks okay.
Yes.
Usually, depending the weather conditions at arrival airport. We enter the star later on cruising altitude.
Correct.
Yes, good idea.
Yeah.
Flight plan is momentarily complete. Again on ISCS, on the right side, under the to performance.
Have it.
Then, SF config.
Yeah.
Select a flap setting, depending from the takeoff performance. Then you will see all takeoff speeds.
It's the current configuration. Flaps 1 is okay. And the speeds are there. 145, 45, 47, yeah.
Okay. All performance data are entered into the Copilot MCDU.
I have
Okay,
it.
you have it.
Yeah.
Copy all takeoff speeds into the performance page.
Yep. Okay, I see it. 145 for V1. 145 for VR. And 147 for V2.
Good, all entered.
Yeah.
Then we set the flaps and the THS, which correspond to the actual airport on the performance page.
Yeah. We just said flaps 1 today, and the THS is this guy there, up 3.1, and the next one is flex 7.3. Okay, up 3.1, and
Yaw, set. And we continue with setting the flex temperature, for example, F66.
yeah, but today is flex 7.3.
Okay, then close ISCS.
Yep.
Do we have to change the thrust reduction height altitude and ACC according the airport procedure?
No, it's okay.
As needed. And what about the altitude by one engine out?
I prefer to climb to 3000 feet if you have an engine problem. Looks like this. Engine out is there.
Is okay. Terminated with programming.
Good.
Before we continue,
Yeah.
we check the start and landing performance. From electronic flight bag, take the weight and balance calculator page.
Yeah, okay. I have it.
Now, have a look if we have a correct payload.
Yeah, we said 305, 4 and 5 tons.
Yes, 100%.
Yep.
Then, on takeoff performance calculator. Check all entries, then compute.
Yeah, okay. Runway condition dry, anti-ice are on. This is okay. Flex for takeoff is good. Configuration is flaps 1. Air condition on. Okay.
Yup. Then, check if the takeoff status is okay.
Yeah.
And if on V1, the remaining runway is long enough.
Yeah, it's long enough. It's okay.
Yes, it looks good. We check also the landing. Adjust all entries.
All right. Then 16 degrees, 10:04, dry at the moment. Anti-ice are on. This is okay. Full flaps for landing. Air condition on. Landing speed is 143, and brake are low. Reverse on.
Done. With the compute, we get also the actual weather condition for the destination airport.
Yes.
And you see, if under these conditions, the landing is possible.
Oh yeah. No problem.
Yes. But don't worry, if we have her overweight, it's okay, because on the way, we will burn some fuel.
Okay.
Close the EFB.
Yeah.
And now, we set up the glare shield. Are both flight directors on? Both on. Both landing systems should be off.
Yeah.
Are off. Set the constraint switch on.
Constraint is on.
Is on. On captain side, the ND range selector to 10.
Okay. 10 set.
10 set. And now, set the initial and the cruising altitude on FCU.
We can do directly the cruising altitude. 33.
Set. We continue with the preliminary preparation.
Yeah.
Okay, now on overhead, we set APU master on.
APU master.
Is on. And wait 10 seconds until the APU flap is open.
Okay. We see it there. If 10 seconds are correct. Yo.
Yes, open. Then the APU starter.
APU.
APU is starting.
Yeah.
We have to wait about 45 seconds until the APU is available to 100%.
Okay.
Awaiting of APU.
Yes. Jetway is there. This is good. Catering is also there, so I get my coffee on the way. This is perfect. Then there, flaps is okay, and APU available. In a few seconds.
Okay,
Yep.
APU is alive.
Okay,
Good. First set the APU lid on.
is on.
On. Then, on electric panel,
Yeah.
check if no light appear on APU generator switch. This means the generator is on.
Gen is on.
We can set the external power A and B off.
Okay.
Yes, both off. On air condition panel,
Yeah.
check if pack 1 and 2 are on without fault.
Correct.
Yes. And all the white lights are off.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. Set all fuel pumps to on.
Yep, good idea. Left 1 2 standby. Central and right
All on.
standby. Yeah.
Okay, the cargo is on board and the boarding is completed. We are able to prepare the pushback.
Okay.
We ask first to disconnect all jetways, stairs, and cargo loaders.
Okay, they will go.
Okay, all disconnected
Yep.
except the jetways,
Yeah.
which will go back in a few minutes.
Good.
Underground services on ISCS. We close all doors.
Yeah. Good idea. Closed. Okay.
Okay. Ask also to disconnect the two external power and removing the chocks.
Yes. Is done.
Yes, set off. Okay, Captain. The boarding procedure is completed. All announced passengers, baggages, and cargo on board. Check on ECAM if all doors are closed and the sliders are armed.
Doors are closed. Yeah.
Yes, all closed. And with all sliders armed.
Yep.
Yes. We set the seatbelt sign on.
Seatbelt sign.
On. Okay, then set the beacon lights on.
Beacon light.
Is on. 3 message.
Ah. Jetway is gone.
Cabin crew, please prepare for gate departure. Cabin crew, doors on automatic, cross-check and report, thank you. This is your captain speaking. Welcome aboard this aircraft. We have now been given clearance by air traffic control to push back. We expect to take off in approximately 10 minutes and our cruising altitude will be around 30,000 feet. With good weather forecast all the way, we expect to land at our destination at the scheduled time. Our cabin crew will be looking after you and we hope you have an enjoyable flight with this airline. Thank you very much.
Okay. Steph.
And the strobe to on.
The strobe.
Set. Then call the ground control for push and start approval.
Yeah. Okay.
Bravo Zulu 47 Heavy. Push and start approved.
Okay. Push and start approved. Go ahead.
Okay, clearance obtained.
Yeah.
Before pushback, set anti-skid off.
Anti-skid off.
Off. And just for preparing this pushback operation,
Yep.
call it and wait until connected.
Okay.
Ground cockpit, tow is driving up.
Okay. Tow is coming. Okay. I see 2 dings. They drive on the right on the road. This is not normal, huh? And the pushback is a kamikaze. Yep. Have a look again. On the right.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Good idea. Yeah, it has some problem. Ah,
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay, ready and connected.
yeah,
You can release the parking brake if the pushback is ready.
yeah, it's ready.
Okay, brakes off.
Starting pushback. You may now start your engines.
Okay,
Set ignition selector to start.
yeah,
Set. Then, set engine master 1 on. Okay, 1 started. Wait for the 1.
yes. Put the engine screen there so we can see what happens with engine 1. Just that you know, N1 should greater than 17. Air bleed, fuel flow, exhaust temperature, and N1. Come on. Yep, looks good. And pushback working correctly. Yeah, it's good. $17 there.
Okay, engine 1 idle parameters all good.
All
Then,
right.
set engine master 2 on. Okay, 2 started. Wait for the 2.
Yeah, looks okay. Fuel flow and oh, partially wet, but this is not a problem. It's not completely dry. Somebody is landing there. Yeah.
Okay, engine 2 idle parameters all good. Set the engine mode selector to normal.
Yeah.
Set. If pushback terminated, set parking brake on.
Yeah, it's terminated.
Okay, pushback terminated. Brakes on. The air disc kid on.
Stand by.
And this kid is again this guy.
On. Okay, end of pushback and engine start procedure.
Yeah.
In between, tell me when you see the bypass pin.
Wait. At least 30 seconds, okay? And wow. This is a large one.
Toliss is connected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Signal and pin on the right. When we see it, we can continue.
Land You show us the bypass pin.
Yeah.
Okay, ready to continue.
Yeah.
Now, some checks on ECAM.
Yeah.
And, starting with the engine's oil quantity.
Oh yeah, okay. Engine,
Yes, we have over 10 quotes.
yes.
Next, the pressure page is the landing elevation set to auto.
Yep, set to auto.
Yes, auto set. On electric DC page, check that the electrical system is not supplied by APU.
Correct.
No, is not. How looks the hydraulic quantity and pressure?
Okay. 3000.
Okay, all three have 3000
Yep.
psi.
Yep.
The APU bleed pressure.
APU.
Yup, over 35 psi.
Yes.
On door page, the oxygen pressure should be higher than 1500 psi.
Oh yeah, this is okay.
Okay, higher than 1500 psi. Check on flight control page if the pitch trim is set equal or higher as 2.9 up.
Up 3-1 is okay?
Yes, is okay.
Good.
What's on the status?
Status, you want to see the status? Is normal.
Is normal?
Yep.
Everything is okay.
Good.
The after engine start checklist.
Yeah.
Set APU bleed to off.
APU bleed off. I take this one.
Off. The APU master off.
APU master.
Is off. Do we set some anti-ice?
Oh yeah. We don't know what happens.
As required. Wings lights on.
Wings lights. I take this one.
Set on. Arm the ground spoilers.
Okay, we see this guy there.
Yacht armed. On lower pedestal, check if we have. The ATC mode auto.
ATC mode auto.
Set.
Yep.
For checking the flight control, set the Econ flight control screen.
Flight control screen.
Okay, ready. Now the flight controls.
Yep.
Full right.
Right.
And full left.
Left.
Neutral. Looks
Okay.
okay. Now with full up
Up.
and full down.
Down.
The neutral.
Yes, neutral.
Okay, looks good. Try now the rudder check. The pedals full left. Pedals full right.
Okay. Right.
In the middle.
Yeah.
Is okay. End of the flight controls. The before taxi checklist. Starting on pedestal by the weather radar. Set the multi-scan to auto.
Okay. Multi-scan to auto. Is this guy there?
Set. The GCS to auto.
Yep.
Auto set. And 5 units up for the till.
Okay. I give you 5.
Yes, you give me 5.
Yeah.
I set 5.
Good.
Weather radar PWS to auto.
Auto.
Set. Weather radar system to 1 or 2.
1.
Set. Set the flaps. Like definition like the MCDU setting.
Yep. Flaps. Flaps 1.
Flaps 1 set.
Yep.
The auto brake set to the max.
Auto brake to the max.
Max set. On ND, maybe the terrain radar to on.
Oh no. It's really flat outside. Is okay.
Set as required.
Yep.
Now, call ground control for taxi clearance and maybe the follow me car.
Yeah. Good.
Bravo Zulu 47 Heavy. Manchester ground. Taxi to holding short runway 05 left. Via Charlie. Bravo. Alpha.
Okay. Do you have a follow me car for me?
Bravo Zulu 47 Heavy. Manchester ground. Expect follow me car 1 minute.
Okay. For the moment.
Okay. Then, set taxi and runway turn lights on.
Taxi and
Set
runway.
on. Pushback and engine start completed.
Yes.
Yes, completed. As next, the before takeoff checklist on holding line.
Okay.
Okay, on runway holding line.
Wow. Okay, there we go. Our taxi is there. Okay.
We're now going to explain the emergency procedures on this British Airways aircraft. The captain and the crew are here for your safety. It is important that you pay attention and follow instructions carefully. First, check your seatbelt is securely fastened. Insert the metal tag into the buckle and tighten by pulling on the loose end. To unfasten, simply lift up the metal flap on the buckle and pull apart. You'll find the seatbelt sign in the panel above your head. When it's on, you must fasten your seatbelt. We'll provide extension seatbelts for infants. We suggest you keep your seatbelt fastened and visible during our flight, even when the sign is off. Your life jacket is either beside or underneath your seat. To use it, take it out of the container and place it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and tie them securely in a double bow at your side. Inflate your life jacket when you leave the aircraft. We will supply life cots for babies and life jackets for children. In the unlikely event of the aircraft having to make an emergency landing, you'll be told to take this protective brace position. But when seated facing rearwards in Club World, you must adopt this position. We will now explain how to leave the aircraft in an emergency. Move quickly to the closest useful exit, taking nothing with you. High-heeled shoes must be taken off as they may tear the evacuation slide. Emergency lighting, including floor-level lighting, will help you find your way to the exits. These are clearly signed. There are 2 exits at the rear of the aircraft and 2 at the front of each cabin section. Your crew will now point out the exits nearest to you. To open the doors, move the handle in the direction of the red arrow. Opening the doors automatically inflates the evacuation slides. The slides can also be inflated by pulling this handle. Jump onto the slide and move away from the aircraft. If the aircraft has landed on water, these slides detach to form rafts. As you leave the aircraft, inflate your life jacket by pulling the red tag. If necessary, blow into this mouthpiece to top up the air. The life jacket is fitted with a light and a whistle. Your oxygen mask is behind the panel just above your head. If the cabin air system should fail, this will be released. Stay in your seat and pull the mask towards you to open your supply. Please note that the bag does not inflate. Place it over your mouth and nose and adjust the band to secure it, then breathe normally. Do make sure your own mask is correctly fitted before helping anyone else. In some areas, you release the mask by pulling on this coloured streamer. If you're in a Club World sleeper seat, you may need to reach through the dividing screen to retrieve your mask. All electronic devices, including mobile phones, must be switched off, and all headsets must be removed whenever the engines are running on the ground during takeoff, approach and landing. Please ensure your mobile phone and any devices that can send or receive calls or text messages remain off for the flight. Any items with a flight safe mode should have this feature enabled now. Some electronic devices can be used once we're airborne. Please check High Life magazine. Take care your hand baggage isn't blocking the aisles or exits. It must be put under the seat in front of you or in an overhead locker. But place items in the locker carefully, as they may fall and injure someone. As we prepare for takeoff, please make sure that your tray table is put away, your seat is upright, and your armrest is down. Please stow your individual video screen and footstool if you have them. Finally, take a look at the safety card in the seat pocket. If you have any questions, please ask your crew. We hope you have a relaxed and enjoyable flight.
Oh, good. Okay, on holding line. We make the before takeoff checklist. Go ahead, Steph.
Arrived. Nearly the holding line.
Yeah.
On decam, push the TO config and check if all green.
TO config and yep, green.
Yes, all green for the takeoff configuration.
Yes.
Set the transponder to on and TCAS to TA.
This guy is on and TA there.
Both set.
Yeah.
The landing lights on and the nose lights to take off.
Taxi, takeoff and landing
Both
light.
set. The cabin crew advise.
Yeah.
Okay, advised.
Thank you, cabin crew. Take
Now,
takeoff, please.
waiting the runway alignment approval from tower.
All right. Good.
Bravo Zulu 47 heavy. Manchester Tower. Hold short runway 05 left.
Okay.
Bravo Zulu 47 heavy. Manchester Tower. Line up and wait runway 05 left.
Yep. That's good.
Okay, go head to the runway and wait on runway for the takeoff approval.
Yeah. Correct. Good.
Approaching 05 left.
Yep.
On runway 05
Bravo Zulu 47
left.
heavy. Set transponder. Squawk 2756.
Okay. Ah, yeah. 2756. Okay.
Bravo Zulu 47 heavy. Runway 05 left cleared for takeoff. Wind 8 degrees 5 knots.
Okay. Steph.
We get the approval. Clear for takeoff.
Yeah. Checked.
Rotate.
Yep. Rotate.
Positive climb. Gear up. Up.
Wow. Goodbye, Manchester. Wow, it's very large.
Bravo Zulu 47 heavy. Contact Manchester approach 136. Set autopilot.
Okay.
Set.
Contacting the approach.
Thrust reduction.
Yep.
Bravo Zulu 47 heavy. Manchester approach. Radar contact. Climb to flight level 70. Reduction set. Then, the nose and runway lights off.
Nose and runway.
Both off. Land. The ground spoiler disarmed.
The ground spoiler disarmed. This guy is there.
Disarmed.
Okay. Wow. Have a look. Beautiful view. This is Manchester. Wow. It's not large, it's very large, for my opinion. Looks very nice. Okay.
Flaps up.
Yeah. Flaps up.
Flaps retracted.
And next waypoint is
Well, a very good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hannah Clark, and it's my great pleasure to be your customer service manager on board your flight today. I'd like to add my personal welcome to you all, and welcome back our executive club members and other world frequent flyers. If there's anything we can do to make your journey more comfortable, please let one of us know. As the captain has already mentioned, we recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated, and they must be securely fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is on. We are about to start our onboard food and drink to all customers. This will be followed by an opening of our high-low shop. Please do take a moment to have a look at your brochure, which can be found in your seat pocket. Please do not hesitate to ask any of us for assistance throughout the flight. You can find us in the galley or by using your call button. We hope you enjoy your flight with us today. Thank you.
okay. Yeah. Okay.
Bravo Zulu 47 Heavy.
Yep.
Climb to flight level 330.
Yeah, that's what we preview.
Altimeter setting.
Yeah, altimeter set to standard 1013. Okay. Standard, and standard. Yeah, you see it there. Good.
Climb checklist.
Yo.
Landing lights off.
Okay. Landing lights off.
Off. The non-portable electric devices off and the trigger.
Yeah. It's possible.
Yes, off. Set the seatbelt sign off.
Yep.
Set off. What about the terrain switches?
Is off.
Yes, they're off. Climb checklist complete.
Thank you. Okay. Can augment the speed. Increase the speed to 320 knots.
This is your cabin service manager. Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign and you may now move around the cabin. However, we always recommend to keep your seatbelt fastened while you're seated. You may now turn on your electronic devices such as calculators, CD players and laptop computers. In a few moments, the flight attendants will be passing around the cabin to offer you hot and cold drinks as well as a light snack. Now sit back and relax and enjoy the flight. Thank you.
Okay. If I understand correctly, this guy, everybody turns around the cabin. Okay, why not? So, where are we? Stockbridge. Barnsley. Yeah, okay. $30,000 feet. Yeah, we see it there. I put the metric altitude and have a look. 33,000 feet corresponding to 10,060 meters. At the moment we are at nearly 5,000 meters. Yeah. Okay. Put it back. We don't need it anymore. We see there. Cruising thrust is 90% at the moment. Weather looks like nice. Not overall, but...
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just started the in-flight entertainment displaying on the screens located in your seat and at the front of the cabin. You will find a set of headphones to your left. You can adjust the language and volume with the controls located in your armrest.
Okay. Good so. Yeah, we see one of this guy there. It's maybe this one. 280. Oh, it's higher. 1,300 feet higher than we are. But we don't see it. No way. Yeah. It's about 30 kilometers in the front of us. But we see the channel there. because of course we have to pass the channel, or overfly the channel is better. Lincoln. Yeah. Turn. More. Yeah. Yes. And we see the top of climb there. This arrow is the top of climb. Good. 33,000. We're flying with a ground speed from 439 miles, and the true airspeed is 470. The difference is the wind with 30 knots in the practically in the front. Vegas.
Bravo Zulu 47 Heavy.
Yep.
Contact London Centre 124.010.
Do you want? Then I contact London. Okay. London.
Bravo Zulu 47 Heavy. London Centre. Radar contact. Climb to flight level 330.
Yup, on the way. Put the cruising screen. Then we see cockpit 22 degrees, cabin 24, 24, 23, cargo 16. Looks good. Outside minus 48 degrees centigrade, and the fuselage has minus 20. Gross weight 187 tons. Good. Nearly the top of climb. So now I hope everybody can swim in case of okay, 5 miles. Yeah.
We would like to take this opportunity to welcome you aboard our flight, ladies and gentlemen. The captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, indicating that we are now at cruising altitude. You are free to move about as necessary. However, we do ask that when you are seated, you keep your seatbelt comfortably fastened for your safety and that of those about you. We're expecting a smooth flight, so sit back, relax, and enjoy our hospitality.
Yeah, we'll do it. So, next, what we see there. Yeah. We have about 300 miles ahead with practically nothing to do except some radio calls. So I made a cut. I'll take you back before we're preparing the descent. Okay, see you later. Welcome back. We see the top of climb about 18 miles in the front, and we have to first ask for the descent. First we have to contact
Bravo
Copenhagen.
7 Heavy, Copenhagen Center. Radar contact. Maintain flight level 330.
Yeah, but we want descent.
Bravo Zulu 47 Heavy. Descend at pilot's discretion to flight level 80. Expect Tango Uniform Delta Lima 3 Charlie arrival. Runway 22 right in use.
22 right in use. This is okay, yeah. Okay, 22 right, 8,000 feet. First thing, 8,000 feet. 10. Yeah, we see it. Some information. Okay. Copenhagen, arrival. 22 right. Looks like this. And the 22 right has a test 3 Charlie. Test 3 Charlie. This one. No via insert. Just checking if we have some discontinuity. Yeah, we have one. We have a manual of this guy there. Check again. Okay, 22 right. This is okay. Good. We have a longer way for the descent. That's why the top of climb is now 20 miles ahead. Next parameters to enter is this guy for approach. We have to enter the QNH from Copenhagen, which is 10:03. 10:03. Temperature in Copenhagen is 18 actually. Then the wind and the speed is 240 with 70 knots. 240 with 70 knots at arrival. Then Barrow is, show you, level elevation from the runway at Copenhagen is 20 feet, and usually 300 feet higher is the Barrow. In this case 320. So that's it. We are ready for the descent. Uh-oh, what's this? We have some clouds. I hope it's okay, but okay, and start the descent. And then exact. Okay. $60 miles or more. Need 20 minutes about. I cut again, I take you back just around Tespi. Okay? Okay, just past Tespi, and we have to be careful that we don't make an overspeed because we have backwind. For the moment is okay. Next waypoint has a constraint of 250 knots. Our MCDU will manage that. We see it there, the TNO exact. Then, we don't see it correctly, but have a look there. We're going to the north, turn and coming to land on runway 22 right. Good. And we see something from not there. Denmark. Still over water. So see what happens there. 80 knot, flight level 80, that's what we set.
Bravo Zulu 47 Heavy. Contact Copenhagen Kastrup, approach 136.120.
Yo.
This is the first officer. Air traffic control has given us permission to start our descent. Although it's very busy at our destination, we still expect a direct route to our landing. The local time is now 15:45 and the temperature is 26 degrees Celsius. The captain will shortly be putting on the seatbelt signs. Thank you.
26 degrees. I'm not sure. It's maybe the one from last year. 250, yeah.
Bravo Zulu 47 Heavy. Identified. Expect Tango Uniform Delta Lima 3 Charlie arrival. ILS approach runway 22 right. Descend to flight level 60.
Yep. 60 is allowed. Okay. $250 at TNO. Yeah, looks okay. Idle. The thrust. The weather is better there. And Olbeck. Okay. Next waypoint was there. We have to fly this waypoint below flight level 130. It's not a problem, we are already below. The green dot there, which you see, is the optimal descent path. Okay, as next, we see what we will do it. Copenhagen is somewhere on the right, but we see nothing for the moment. It's more than 35 miles away. Yeah.
Approach checklist.
Yeah.
Landing lights on.
Landing lights on. Yeah. Okay.
On. Set the seat belt sign on.
Yeah.
On. The non-portable electric devices on in the trigger.
Yes.
Set. Maybe the ground spoilers armed.
Yeah. We see again this guy there.
As required. Maybe on ND the terrain radar is required.
No. No, have a look. It's very flat there.
As requested.
Yeah.
Set auto brake as required.
Auto brake. We said we need auto brake low.
Okay. The altimeter for the landing.
Altimeter. We said something about 10:03. Okay.
QNH set.
Yep.
Set the row rock selector to dry or row, depending on landing runway condition.
Yeah, okay. It's dry. It's okay.
Yes, set. And the cabin crew advice.
Cabin crew advice.
Okay, informed.
Yeah.
End of approach checklist.
Good. Thanks. And we see what we will do it. And Copenhagen is a little bit there. Okay. Nothing critical. Oh yeah, something else. When I see the weather, we don't need any more the anti-ice. Windows is better, and the probes. So I suppose 10 minutes, then we have the landing stress. Exact. We have Copenhagen there, and the airport is there. and we are exact. And 22 right is this one. So coming there, turn, come back. So good, and now at this waypoint we have 220 knots maximum and minus 4,000. Okay.
Bravo Zulu 47 Heavy, descend to 3,000 feet, Quebec November Hotel 1003, transition level flight level 50.
Okay, 3,000 feet allowed. Looks like this. There we see some runway. Wow. Yeah. Looks good, looks good. Copenhagen, yeah. Turn and come back. We see the deceleration point there. We have to pass this point there. Oh, sorry.
Norwing 780, set flight level 100.
Below 4,000 feet. Looks good. And there we should be below 3,000 and over 2,000.
Bravo Zulu 47 Heavy, cleared for ILS approach runway 22 right, report established.
Yep.
Set flaps 1.
Okay. Flaps 1.
Speed check, flaps 1 set.
Landskrona. Okay. 220, we are in the limit. It's okay. Flaps 1. For the moment only slats 1.
Traffic.
I put the landing system just to see what happens. It's not set, but we see the localizer and the glide slope. Principle, I can set it. Approach. Okay. Report is not established at the moment. The localizer is set, but we have a colleague which landing on 22 left. Okay, practically set.
Bravo Zulu 47 Heavy. Continue approach.
Yep.
Bravo Zulu 47 Heavy. Contact tower 119.800.
Contacting the tower, yep.
Bravo Zulu 47 Heavy. Cleared to land runway 22 right. Wind 261 degrees 28 knots.
Okay, 28 now. Crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be landing shortly. Please make sure your trays are folded away and that your seats are in the upright position. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stowed underneath the seat in front of you or in the overhead lockers. Thank you.
Okay, I put some speed brakes. Oh.
And set the brake fans on.
Brake fans on, yeah. This one.
On, if not already. Gear down.
Yeah.
Okay, down. Set flaps 2.
Flaps 2 set.
Speed check 2 set.
We see the runway there.
Set maybe flap 3.
Okay, flaps 3.
Speed check 3 set.
Wow, cargo.
Set flaps full.
Flaps full set.
Speed check. Flaps full set.
Speed brake retracted. Altitude radar there. Okay, I take control.
Traffic.
Continue.
300.
Yeah.
Minimum. 200. 100.
Yep.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, 5.
Okay, reverse.
Bravo Zulu 47 Heavy. Take taxiway Alpha 8. When vacated, contact ground 118.100.
Yeah.
Checklist after landing. Parking brake.
Wait.
Set. Omnicam. Check the brake temperature.
Phew, no problem.
Okay, hot, but acceptable.
Yeah.
APU master switch on.
APU master switch on.
Set. Wait about 10 seconds until APU flap door is open.
Okay. And 19. No?
Yes, open. APU started, APU bleed on.
Yeah.
Set. The ground spoilers disarmed.
Yeah. See this guy again there.
Disarmed. Set flaps back to 1.
Yeah.
1 set. Then, the landing lights off.
Landing lights off.
Set off. The nose lights to taxi.
Taxi.
Set on. On weather radar. The system off.
Weather radar system off.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Is
please
off.
remain seated
And the
until seatbelt
PWS
on.
switch off.
Seatbelt
Yeah.
sign is switched off.
TCAS mode to standby.
You can receive calls and use all data services with your handheld electronic devices. When leaving your seats, take care of open ear and lockers as items may have moved.
Standby
or
set.
during movement. Before leaving
And
the aircraft,
Set.
make sure you
Both
have
terrain. On ND to off. Both off. Contact the ground control for a parking position.
All of us at British Airways and the One World Alliance would like to wish all our customers and those of you visiting an enjoyable stay. If you're travelling on further, we wish you a pleasant onward journey. It's been our pleasure to serve you and we look forward to welcoming you back very soon.
Bravo Zulu 47 Heavy. Contact Copenhagen Kastrup ground 118.100.
Yo. Contacting the ground.
Bravo Zulu 47 Heavy. Contact Copenhagen Kastrup ground 118.100. Bravo Zulu 47 Heavy. Taxi to Golf 8 C38 via Alpha 8 Alpha Delta Yankee Bravo Romeo.
C38. I would like to have a follow me car, please.
Bravo Zulu 47 Heavy. Copenhagen Kastrup ground. Expect follow me car 1 minute.
Okay. Everything okay there?
Okay, have it. Let's go. Checklist after landing completed. Continue taxi. Checklist continue on parking place.
Yeah. Okay. And where is the follow me car? Oh yeah, it's there. C38, the parking place. Okay. It's a long way. It's more easy with a follow me car instead to read the map. crossing the 04.
Bravo Zulu 47 heavy. Hold position. Runway 1230 busy.
12. Yeah, okay. I don't see nothing. Sure.
Bravo Zulu 47 heavy. Continue taxi.
All right.
Approaching 1, 2.
1, 2, yeah. Exact. What we said, C38. Not there. Wow. Ah, yeah, it's one of them. C37 and okay. Okay, it's empty, it's not a problem for me. We have to, okay. Come on, little bit more. Meter, 1 meter, stop. Parking brake set.
Arrived on parking place.
Yeah.
Okay, a parking brake on.
Yeah.
Yes, the non-portable electric devices off and the trigger.
Yeah. Okay.
Set. The strobe lights to off.
Strobe lights.
Set off. Anti-ice off. Air off. Flaps up.
Cabin crew, doors to manual and cross-check.
Flaps up.
Flaps retracted. Engine masters 1 and 2 off.
Engine masters 1 and 2 off.
They off. ATC mode to standby. Standby set. Call the GPUs A and B.
GPU. Ground. A
Yes,
and B.
both connect. Ask to set the chocks applied.
Yeah.
Call also. All external services needed.
Yeah. This one, and we need just to unload the cargo. And this is these two guys. Okay. Go.
Yes, they coming.
Yeah.
And, of course, we open all corresponding doors.
Yeah, that's also a good idea, I think. Open. This is the door for the passengers. So we don't nothing here. Cargo and cargo. Okay.
Okay, I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Then, set the seatbelt sign off.
Seatbelt sign.
Is off. Okay, then, on plane, set external power A and B, the height and low air pressure, on.
Yeah.
All on. As next, we set the beacon light off.
Beacon light.
They off. The APU bleed and APU master off.
APU bleed and master.
Are off. Check if the jetways are connected, or the stairs, to board the passengers.
Yeah. Yeah. Correct.
Yes. All fuel pumps off.
Fuel pumps off. Good idea.
All off. Brake fan off. If no longer showing hot.
Yeah. No. It's okay.
Set off. Wings lights off.
Wings lights off.
Set off. Both LS switches off.
LS switches off.
Are off. All passengers have lit the plane.
I'm not sure. It's a little bit too fast. But if you wait some seconds, okay, I think they are all out.
Yes, is totally empty.
Yeah.
We are able to secure the plane.
Okay.
Nav and logo light off.
Nav and logo lights
Is off. Oxygen crew supply off.
Oxygen supply
Off. The RCDR2 off. Is off. ADIRS switches 1, 2 and 3 all off.
Okay.
All 3 off. Emergency exit lights off.
Yeah.
Off. We are still connected with external power.
Yeah.
It is now possible for the cleaning team to work, but the aircraft securing checklist is complete.
That's good. That's okay. Yeah. That's the ID. Okay. Thanks.
Yes. Okay. In this case, that's it. Bye-bye.
See you. Bye and thanks a lot. Good. Okay. Yep. And that's Copenhagen Airport. And the town is also a very large thing. Okay, that's it for today. See you the next time on next flight. Bye bye.